According to a study done by the National Sleep Foundation, Americans are sleeping an average of 20 minutes less than they did in the early 1990s. The main culprit? You guessed it, smartphones. In this video, we'll explore how smartphones affect your sleep and what you can do to mitigate the effects. The impact of smartphones on sleep. For many of us, getting ready for night involves putting on pajamas, turning out the lights, getting into bed, and then reaching for the phone. We're all accountable for it. Hey, as you watch this video, you could even realize that you are doing it. But since you're already here, take in all of this insightful information before retiring for the night. We constantly pump information into our brains, so when it's time to switch it off, we should also do the same with our phones. Let's examine the reasons why using your phone before bed is bad for your general health. This has been proven by numerous studies. Blue light is harmful to your eyes. The hormone that regulates your sleep-wake cycle, melatonin, is suppressed by the blue light emitted by cell phone screens, aka circadian rhythm. This makes it much more challenging to go to sleep and awaken the next morning. Given that blue light has a short wavelength, it appears that the circadian rhythm is particularly susceptible to it. Studies have also shown that blue light exposure can harm your retinas. Increases alertness at night. Let's say you just read an email containing strong language or saw a Facebook post you didn't like. Now that you're revved up, it will be more difficult for you to unwind and sleep. Even if the information is not disturbing, swiping through your phone to keep your mind active can deceive your brain into thinking it needs to stay awake. Compromises alertness the next morning. You will be more fatigued and less attentive the next day since you chose to stay up later reading emails rather than sleeping. And who wants to be more alert throughout the day and slower? In addition to decreasing your productivity, late night scrolling might cause a considerable and ongoing lack of sleep. Reduces total amount of REM sleep. If you can, try putting your phone on Do Not Disturb mode or silent when you go to bed. Because even though you may not be on it, the text alerts, game notifications or email buzzes can interrupt your deep sleep. Now, you're probably wondering, without my phone, what am I supposed to do before bed? Don't worry. Here are some tips and advice to help you get to sleep without your handy sidekick. How to overcome the addiction. Stop using electronic devices 30 minutes before bed. The National Sleep Foundation recommends that you should stop using electronic devices, like your cell phone, at least 30 minutes before bedtime. Instead, grab the book that's been tucked away in your nightstand and start reading before bed. You'll be impressed with how much more quickly you fall asleep and how much better you'll feel the next day. Put your phone away in another room. Putting your phone in the kitchen, bathroom, heck, even basement to charge overnight will help discourage you from checking it during the night, especially if your basement is particularly spooky. If you're worried that you may miss a call in case of an emergency, set it so that it only rings when certain people are calling, but still place it out of bed and out of reach, just in case you get tempted.